I love the stories about how you had to learn on the job how to pivot. But I wonder if both of you ladies would offer some advice to our viewers out there. You guys have done this. You ladies have done this about taking control of your own destinies and finding a truer path to joy. So what, besides how to pronounce Kosovo, have you learned that you can pass along to them?
And Bono.
Bono.
That's right.
Oh, Bono. Daryn, I'm so jealous. That's my one dream interview that I've not conducted. I love Bono.
Okay, so Daryn, we'll start with you. Yeah. What's the nugget about pivoting and finding your true path to joy, besides finding a hot guy?
Yeah. I didn't even have hot on the list. That was like an extra, like, wow, okay. So it can be bigger than you dream. Yeah. He might be listening too.
I hope he is.
Biggest thing is the biggest power any of us have is you have the power to choose to be the kind of person you want to be.
It's good.
And so you can't choose what happens to you, but you get to choose grace, which I'm sure Paula talks about and carries as a value. You get to choose grace and gratitude. Mm-hmm. And when you do that, Wayne Dyer had a saying, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And you
that is literally on a podcast that I listened to this morning. That was like supposed to be in my life today. That's so crazy.
That's awesome.
And that's the truth. You get to decide what your story is. Mm-hmm. Paula's story could be that she could tell a huge victimhood story about her end of ABC. And it was barely a blip. There's nothing victimhood about it because that's not how she sees her story. Yeah. And I could tell you a story how my life was not realized because I never had a biological child. That's not my story. My story is I have the two most amazing daughters because I have the exact children I was meant to raise.
That's so
I get to choose that story. Everybody gets to choose their own story and who they want to be.
Yeah, that's good.
How about you, Paula?
I think it, just kind of playing off of what Daryn just said, you can create the life that you want in many ways. My big message is that I don't have to do one thing for the rest of my life, but I had to first realize that my worth and value and calling weren't just tied up into a job, but it had to start with me realizing that my worth and value are from who I am, not what I do. And then giving myself the permission to try new things and to make mistakes and to be scared, to do it scared. I'm launching a company. I haven't talked about it. I'm launching a company end of the year, and it's going to be focused on working moms. And for so long, it's something that's been in my heart for about 8 years, but for so long, I tried to dissuade myself from going for it because for a myriad of reasons, I was busy. I was comfortable in my job. Also, I was scared that other people would see me in a different capacity and would I see myself in a new capacity. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have to do one thing. If this is on my heart, I'm going to take who I'm uniquely created to be, take those talents and gifts into this space and do that as best as I can and steward it. And it's okay to be scared. I say I have a piece about it and I'm scared about it, but those aren't mutually exclusive. So fear is normal. It really is. And change is normal. And you don't have to do one thing for the rest of your life. Give yourself permission to try new things.
That's such a good point.
That was like 7 things. Sorry. I couldn't just reduce it down to one.
I feel like I need to get off of here and go do stuff.